Hey Minecraft, Callum here, and welcome back to another episode on the ProtoTech survival server. It is episode 4, and today we're just going to be doing the usual on the server. Right now I'm just filling up the water right next to this huge 2,000 block long perimeter because the bedrock breaker, as it passes here, the water seems to be breaking it, so I'm just going to be filling up the water so that it doesn't break. It's 2,000 blocks long, so it's going to be quite the task, so I brought along 2 shulkers with me. It's probably going to take me around an hour, but if I work fast, it should take just a little less. The 2,000 block long perimeter has been walled off, so now the water won't go. Alright, so I've just fired off a message in the help wanted chat on Discord, just to let Ray know that I've done it so he can run the bedrock farm again. So I should probably get out of here just in case his ult account comes online all of a sudden and I screw up the flying machine. Really don't want to do that because it would be such an annoyance to see just a nice long flat floor of obsidian, and then there's just one wall of obsidian that's just left there. Yeah, let's get out of here. We are back at Zero X's Ice Farm for yet another weekly event, and this time I'm actually helping out quite a bit in my books because last time I was here I didn't really help. I kind of just stuck around. Yeah, it kind of got in the way of people, but at least now I can help, which is fantastic. We are here at the ProtoTech Zoo, where I'm going to be helping out a few of the members with the new chicken display thing. I'm pretty sure it's for a chicken display. The screenshots on the text for voice and chat is looking very good, so this should be pretty nice when we finish it up. Hopefully we'll get the chicken in and the entire thing built up. But for now, I really have to avoid Exterta as he tries to kill me with some arrows. Oh god. We are now finished up with the nice little chicken cage thing, so if I just fly up here, we now have the little castle thing done. So we have a chicken on a golden throne being watched by his many chicken peers, which I think is absolutely hilarious. This is designed by Activation, so that's one more mob ticked off the list for ProtoTech. So I think we're going to be doing the Gordy cage now, but if not, we're
MulfoK, you're not muted.
God damn it. So we're here right next to the glue factory over there at the ProtoTech Zoo, and we're going to be building up a nice little Gordy cage. It is a thing by Exterta, and it's a mythical mob, so technically it hasn't been added to the game, but fun character on the server, as Ray said before. So now I guess we're just going to build him wherever Exterta decides. It's quite the big Gordy statue, so I guess I'll give a few progress updates along the way. We have made fantastic progress on the Gordy, so Gordy is actually going to be inside this TNT block that I'm standing on, and we also built up the redstone block right here. We're building up the arms, and then soon the pumpkin for Gordy's actual head. Hip's looking a bit funky though, so we're probably going to move it up a bit so that it doesn't look like he's wearing a crop top. We are now done with the display case. That is the Gordy statue. It looks really nice. Let's get a few screenshots of this. So he's holding a redstone block and TNT, ready to cause his usual mischief. And if we head up here, you can see that there's a window in the TNT. So if I land on here, there he is, inside on his little throne with his TNT on top of redstone blocks. Very cursed. Now, I think that's all the display cases done for now. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more to add, but we'll probably do that later. I'm over here at ProtoTech's Dragon Egg Duper, where I'm going to be duping up a bunch of eggs. So I have my ult account. I have my ult account open on a separate window. I'm going to log him in. He's going to sit here. I'll block up this wall so that silverfish won't get at him. And all I have to do is just turn this on, and it'll start duping the dragon eggs. And once my ult account's sitting there, I can just go ahead and do whatever I want without having to worry about this machine being unloaded. I have completely redecorated the Dragon Egg Duper's portal. We now have a nice little personal AFK room, so you shouldn't get killed if these guys ever manage to get out, or that spawner decides to spawn some more silverfish, because these silverfish have killed me so many times. So an ult account can just sit here while this Dragon Egg Duper runs, or if you don't have an ult account, if this is a chunk loading grid, I have no idea if it is. It looks like it to me, but I'm not too sure. I guess you can just flick the switch for the chunk loading grid to be turned on. So we have instructions and precautions and stuff, And these silverfish are here simply just to stop this spawner from spawning anymore. I've name tagged all of them, so they shouldn't despawn. And there's exit portal up there too. I've taken up a bit of the block palette for the waiting room from the nether hub, so it looks pretty good. Just some red terracotta, orange terracotta, slabs, and this is all the materials I've used to build this thing and more. There were some materials sitting here, but I had to go grab some for this thing. Well, I'm just glad that it's done. This took about 3 hours. We are back yet again at 0x's ice farm. We have done quite the bit of progress on it. It's definitely started to come along real nice. We have had a lot of members online for this weekly event. I even managed to help out a lot more this time. I think I'm finally getting the ropes of this farm. It's finally becoming a bit clearer. So a lot of repetition, but once this thing is done, it'll be a bit of an eyesore to see running. But the reward from this farm will be immeasurable. We'll get tons and tons of ice. I'm not too sure of the actual rates, but this is quite the fast ice farm, and hopefully when this is finished, I'll have a chance to use it. I'm here at ProtoTech's Sanju right now, where I plan to clean up everything. Because look at this place, it's filled with grot and junk. It's just, look at this mess. I can't bear to look at it anymore. And the sand duper is really outdated, so if it's possible, I'll definitely be updating this thing so we can have better, higher rates, and I'll replace some of the stuff so it fixes some kinks that would happen in the later versions. So yeah, this is gonna be horribly tiring. I've brought a bunch of shulker boxes with some random junk in there. I plan to use these materials to make fix up this place, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Alright, let's get started. I have tidied up a good chunk of the mess that was right here over at the sand duper. So I'm not going to touch the redstone here because it does look a bit complicated and I don't want to break anything. I've done my best to make sure all the redstone is, you know, cleaned up and stuff. I've added some polished andesite under it to make it look a little neater. I've put a lot more floor in, lit it up. The walls are iron. Added the holes in the wall for like other bits and pieces here. Added a trapdoor here down here too, because there's something down there and I have no idea what that is. I've added some storage and I'm going to clear away these shulker boxes eventually, but I'm not done with this yet, so this will probably span out over like a few days of work. That took a lot longer than I expected, but I'm finally done with cleaning this place up. Changed up all the walls to iron, we've lit it up with some sea lanterns as well. We got all the shulker boxes full of each of the concrete powders, so if anyone wants to switch it out. Have a sort of mediocre storage system here. Left some utilities over there. I don't think I'm going to be updating the Sanju until much later, because I really don't want to touch it for now, and just changing this all up was stressful enough because water kept flowing down, it kept breaking some of the redstone lines, but everything is fixed up now, and I think I should go do something else for now. Unfortunately, I think that's all the time I have for today. But before I go, I'd like to thank my Tier 3 patron, Garrett Hobbs. And to the rest of you, I do have a Patreon in case you're interested in supporting the channel. I don't expect you to, but it's just there in case you'd like to. I also have finally made the dark UI I use in my videos public, so if you'd like to download it, there'll be a link in the description. And finally, if you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button, and if you really loved it, do consider subscribing. It helps the channel out, and me personally. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.